Yeah.
Better watch your mouth. What you talking about? What you really about?
That's a little something from our next guest.
Better watch your mouth.
A little preview.
What you really about? You niggas talking, you niggas flossing. I'm thinking ballin', easy y'allin'. Give me the pistol, let these niggas stall.
Go like, subscribe, share. Go hit that notification button.
From the courts like a nigga spawning. Cut my phone off, ain't no calling. I'm getting tired of these niggas talking. Chop his legs off, ain't no walking. Give me the pistol cause I'm on one. You ain't know I'm always on one. I'm with my niggas and we stay on. Don't give my fuck, can't stay on. Better watch your mouth and what you talking about and what you really about. Better watch your mouth and what you talking about and what you really about. Better watch your mouth and what you talking about and what you really about. And if I gotta call the dogs, I'll guarantee somebody getting laid down.
Yeah.
Time to place your bet.
Yeah, that's a little something produced by our next guest. You already know what it is. But before we start, you already know what y'all gotta do, man. Y'all gotta go hit that notification bell. Go like, subscribe, share, comment. Make sure you like the video, man. That really helps us out in the algorithm. Y'all know the algorithm be fucking with us, though, man. Please go holler at us, man. You already know what's up, man. But like I said, that's a little production, man, from our next guest, man. Y'all don't know this, man. Y'all ain't been smoking, man. Y'all ain't been out there living. Y'all ain't been out there turning up. Y'all ain't been out there session, man. So we got my boy DJ Havok. What's up with
Much
you, bro?
love, bro.
How you
right
doing,
here,
man?
big chilling, bro. Thank you for having me on your show, bro.
Oh man, no problem, man. It was long overdue, man. Like I say, man, you always been putting it on. You've been putting it on not just for the, the culture, as in, hip hop, DJ and producing. You've been a big movement in the session. You know what I'm saying, bringing I would like to say awareness of the cannabis, where you don't gotta be out here wilding, getting stupid out here. You can have a good time just smoking up with your peoples.
Right. Yes, sir.
So he said, you've been doing your thing, man. So let the people know a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I'm coming out the LBC, repping LBC, bro.
Strong Beach, what's up?
Eastside Long Beach. So shout out to all my Long Beach people. But I've been blessed to have been able to get around and DJ a bunch of other cities, sections, counties. And even got a chance to DJ out in Mexico with a group called the Mexicans and shit. The homie Sinful that brought me along for their performances out there. A legendary hip hop group as well. Anyway, man, I pretty much started DJing since I was in middle school, bro. 14 years old.
Man. So what got you into DJing?
My grandmother just dropped off a DJ system at my doorstep, bro.
Okay.
Out of nowhere. It was not Christmas. It was my birthday.
And so it was just like a blessing, basically, just like divine intervention.
Bro. This is a gift from my grandma, bro. So rest in peace to my grandma. She recently passed during all the COVID stuff that was going on.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Thank you, bro. So basically that was her gift to me, bro, and it continues to take care of me the way she did, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's always a good thing to have, man. It's like that DJ and holds that special part in your life, just like your granny. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I had the system. I didn't know how to use it, and the first time seeing a DJ for me, maybe it was prior to this, but I know like on a film or something, it has to be like breaking. Shout out to the Glove, Chris the Glove that we got to meet. He's part of the community now too, as far as like the weed community and shit. Anyway, he was a DJ in that movie, but that's not really what inspired me. I was just I think Juice more when I saw Juice and the competition between the DJs and all that crazy shit going on, bro. I think for a lot of DJs, that movie's what set it off. You know what I mean? Mentally. But I was like, I got blessed from my grandmother, bro. So I got right to it. My homie down the street, his name David Garcia. His dad was a DJ. they had some old equipment like a realistic mixer and uh some. I'm not sure they were 1200s, but they were some type of technique, like an old school
Yeah.
technique turntable.
Yeah.
So he pretty much showed me how to use the fader, bro. Like he didn't really know how to DJ like that, but he knew that you put a record here and you open up the fader here, and I was on my way, bro. So
Yeah.
I had my aunts and shit. They was in the garage. I had a bunch of vinyl from my aunts and uncles that was out there gangbanging and shit.
Yeah.
Or I don't know
So
what
so
they
you
was in
had
the
all that
streets, bro.
rider music. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had the original Zap records and all some funk records and just a
Yeah.
bunch of dope old school shit and uh
Just everything, man.
and
Because
they were all
I
mobbed down, you know what I mean? So they're all tagged up on and I'm finding old school love letters inside the fucking sleeves.
yeah,
But
man. Them
anyways, I was
dedications
mixing
and
those.
shit.
Yeah, I was mixing those records up, um, DJing at parties already in middle school.
Yeah.
Uh, one of my homies, even at that age, bro, we were going to funerals, for our homeboys,
Oh man.
you know.
Yeah.
And I remember that one particular time, the homie Richard passed away. I don't recall exactly if he shot himself or he got shot, but it's one of those two.
Yeah.
And we did like he he was shot. Matter of fact, and rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
Uh, so during those times in middle school, when that happened, we would put a little backyard function together, and some people would be offended by it because we was like, I remember somebody was like, "You guys are throwing a party and shit, partying, you having
Yeah.
a good time because the homie died," but it wasn't like that, bro. But
Yeah. You trying to
either
celebrate
way,
life.
I remember DJing those type of shits, big
Yeah.
ass speakers, big ass crates of records that we had to haul around. I had
Yeah.
the pair of Geminis and a
Yeah.
pyramid mixer.
Damn. So
Doing it
you
shit
was
since a kid, bro.
before all the controllers and everything like that. You was
Oh
really
yeah, definitely,
carrying the
bro.
crates and everything, the
Bro, if I saw
CDJs.
somebody, yeah, if I saw somebody using the CDJs, I was like, bro, that's not a DJ, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like there was no way that
Yeah.
you were a DJ in my
Yeah.
mind or in a bunch of DJs, I think eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so even when I started using before I used the controller, I was embarrassed to even get on one.
Yeah.
Uh, my homie had bought a controller and we were just on the 1200s for a long time. Even Serato I didn't use for a long time. I started using Serato in 2003 though because I went on tour with the homies, the Mexicans. They have that song on the Wake Up Show with Exhibit, featuring
Yeah.
Exhibit, and it was played on the Wake Up Show every time the show came on.
Yeah.
Anyways, they were the first group on like fucking Motown Records back then.
Yeah.
Mexicans is on Motown Records. Anyway, uh, we went to DJ in Mexico in Hermosillo. There's a YouTube video on that too for that performance. Um, and so that's when the homie like, bro, you can't take your records and bring all the records on the plane and shit,
No.
or whatever. You got to get the Serato. So I went and got the Serato, and it was
Yeah.
like a little plane, bro, with like 12 of us in there, bro. I had never even been on a flight.
Oh
Prior to
man.
that, the only time I got on the plane was when I paroled, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, and my little parole money, I used it to get on the flight to get home,
Yeah.
and
Damn.
uh, and that was my first time on a plane. But the second time was shortly after my parole. I'm on a fucking plane to go DJ in Mexico, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
On a little baby plane too. Little fuck, man. Yeah, I know I just scared. Yeah, I ain't really too fond of the planes
with the
like
homie.
that,
So
man.
shout out to the homie Simple, High Def Media,
Yeah.
and the homie I-Man for bringing me out there with
Okay,
them
man.
and letting me see a little bit of that life.
Yeah.
And but prior to even that shit, prior to going to prison, going back to like those middle school times and then DJing at the Washington Youth Center where my mom used to kind of run the youth center there. So a lot of the neighborhood kids would hang out there, you know, before they were tagging and banging.
Yeah.
And even while they were tagging and bagging, you know, all the cats, you know, all the
Yeah.
youngsters were
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and we would have performances there. Uh, you know, like I can't recall. I remember like Kid Frost we had back then, like Slow Pain, and some dude
Okay.
that did 18 with a bullet. Some
Oh,
I
so y'all
forget.
had some art, like some, you know, some established artists come through there and
Oh yeah,
everything like that. Show
definitely.
love.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
DJing for some. I was blessed to be able to be around some of these guys and meet them, and I was excited to, you know, to meet Kid Frost when
Yeah.
I seen him back then, you know, and I met Scoop DeVille when he was like 10 years old, beatboxing
Yeah.
on my microphone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 That's dope. Especially at
Uh,
that age, you know, you a young person starting off in DJing and everything like that, and you seeing these people come through, you know, and doing shows with them. I know that felt crazy at the time.
yeah, for real. That shit was pretty cool. And so when I was doing those type of things, my homie Joe, the homie Joe, Big Joe Denon,
Yeah.
he used to be one of the, you know, big homies shit from
Yeah.
M2K.
Yeah. Okay. And so he
And
was he a big
he
influence on
came
you?
around. He came around, bro. I had already seen him in the streets. Like some shit went down in the alley behind my house, and we're coming out there just to be nosy. You know how all the neighbors come out, and I met him out there, like in the alley. We're watching the homies in getting hemmed up by the cops and shit like that. So that's where I met him in the alley. But then when he approached me in the youth center, he's like, "Bro, let's get some parties started," you know.
Yeah.
And we started like this party crew called Inner Circle Entertainment,
Okay.
and we started doing a bunch of like warehouse parties, big shit, big shit
Yeah.
too, like big crowds, you know,
Yeah.
Club Climax, all that shit. We had DJ LaRock, we had Red, you know, Paul 106 there. Anyway, so the homie Joe now he started working with LA All Star Concerts, doing the big shows at the Queen Mary, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, but that's how back then when we started those, and then started doing the clubs on major warehouse parties, bro, all the big stuff, and then I'm sure you remember those days, the house parties, like the house
Oh man.
music days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So all of that shit, you know, or I've got I was I've got to DJ big rooms with like DJs like that were in the house, like Bad Boy Bill, Tony B, and shit like that. You know, and
Yeah.
from the house
Yeah. Yeah.
music. Anyway, or even Big Boy hosting the event that I'm DJing at, and he was like 400 pounds. Big
Yeah.
Boy, you know,
You talking about Big Boy when he was really
Big
Big
Boy.
Boy?
Yeah, for real.
You know, that's
So
crazy,
I
man.
was raised by those days, that music era of like house music and early, you know, DJs mostly out here we're all spinning house, bro. And for
Yeah.
me to be spinning house and the hip hop shit at the
Yeah.
same time, it got me more gigs, and I was in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
homies were going hard promoting and showing us how to do the footwork, the street promo, and all that shit. We were our own street team,
Yeah.
you know. So that was fun, bro. But that's how we got started. Then doing the big flyers, like printing. Every time we want to go print a flyer for these events, it'd be like we'd have to print 5,000 flyers minimum, and then go do the footwork, passing these shits out.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
hitting the
That's a
clubs or hitting.
that's a lost
Yeah,
art now, man. Now people don't
yeah,
even
man.
really
But
really pass out flyers or anything like that. Everything is so
yeah, there's
socially.
some the cats that are really serious about it and getting people into their spots, bro. They're really doing this. You know,
Yeah.
they're still doing it, but not you don't see it as much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That used to be a thing. You used to see like other promoters out there, like
you
at the
come out of club
malls, at the swap meets, at this, other
exactly.
clubs, other bars. You'd be like,
You
"Oh,
come
you
out
out
of a
here
club in
promoting too?"
LA. Yeah. If
Yeah,
you ever came out of a club in LA, or you know the Florentine Gardens or all them
yeah,
shits, there's promoters on each side of you. Just here you go, here you go. You got like 30 flyers in your hand before you
yeah.
make it to your car. You know what I'm
De-
saying? Like, but those
Definitely,
were
you gonna go to one of
that was
those
a whole
events.
nother culture the street people with the flyer people, that was a whole nother scene, bro. Like, you know, like those guys that were out there, they already knew each other by name, bro. Like, because they're out there at all the events and doing the work that was necessary to get these people in the club,
Yeah.
or get the people in the club, you know. So that was fun. Anyways, I started doing through my homie Joe. He got me a lot of gigs, bro, and we did a lot of events together. So eventually, I did I got into Pine Street, the clubs on Pine in Long Beach.
Okay. Oh
So
yeah,
I'm
that's a dope
DJing.
spot out there. The Pine Street. You know, if
Yeah. So
anybody
one of
never
my
been out there, that shit is like epic street.
popping, and we have a lot to do with the early stages of that shit getting popping. And I DJed every single club on Pine Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but with which like I feel like I'm glad I got to experience all that shit and been a part of it in my city, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so the first one of the first clubs I DJed in Pine was on Pine was the Federal Bar, and so they
Okay.
have they have it used to be a bank, that building. They have the safe underground, and you go
Hmm.
down there and you're partying in the safe area and all that shit. It's pretty dope. So
Yeah.
one of my memories from that spot, on my first day, I'm pulling up. Uh, I'm about to unload my equipment in the alley, and there's a van pulls up behind us, and they're unloading some equipment as well. And they're I hadn't unloaded equipment yet because I'm trying to figure out how we can, where to get in. And
Yeah.
the dude was like, they thought we were sneaking in and shit. So he's like, "Hey, bro, you ain't gotta sneak in. Here's a flyer, and we'll, you know, just
Yeah.
pull up with us."
Yeah.
Anyways, I was like, "Nah, I'm DJing here, bro." And once we got in, I found out the guys that was trying to get me in is Sublime, and I'm DJing,
Oh
opening
shit.
up for Sublime at the Federal Bar,
Yeah.
and they're like, just play Easy all night, bro.
Oh
You're like,
damn.
just play.
Yeah. Play some
And
easy, man. They had it on lock at that point.
right. And
Yeah.
so that was fucking dope to see, bro. My homie
Yeah.
Steve Lazo got me in there, R.I.P., and my homie Joe.
Yeah.
And when I'm there, I got to, that's how I started on Pine. The promoters there liked what I did that night, and they brought me for other gigs.
Mm.
I got in because my homie, the DJ there, the supposed to DJ there that night, had a bigger event he needed to do. So, the weddings that he was doing was just, more money, right? In those things,
Yeah.
bigger event.
Oh
So,
yeah. That's the big bucks right there, man.
he didn't really have somebody else to DJ, and and I'm sure he did, bro. But you can't throw, like, he wasn't gonna throw another DJ that was like his caliber that he felt or better and take his gigs, bro, over there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he
Yeah.
threw in a youngster that wasn't even old enough to be in there, but I went in there and represented, bro, and
Yeah.
I was on my way. So thanks to much love to Steve Lazo for putting me in there,
Yeah.
and Big Joe, my homie Big Joe from
And
Long Beach.
it's opportunities like that that make or break, and it's good when you feel like you could rise to the challenge. You know what I'm saying, and step up, and when what you would say, like, some people kind of doubt it, and you show them up.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So
So there's a couple, and then I did like mariposas for years. I did a
mm.
thing called the rocket boat down there for a few years, where we would just cruise in the water for 4 hours, big smoking.
How was
Before the
that?
session, it was called the ganja boat. Man, I have some
Yeah,
of the footage. It's on YouTube as well. The rocket
yeah,
boat with DJ
yeah.
Havok, and then
How was that DJing on the boat and just
that
partying,
was
smoking
sick,
on the?
bro. The
Yeah,
the feeling,
yeah. Do you get seasick?
I I do.
You
I
do,
do. So
but
it took a little bit. It does move around, and was using turntables.
oh
Uh,
man. So was
and
it? Did you have to get used to like with
but I
the?
did get used to it, bro. I
Okay.
didn't feel it. And we're drinking. There's a bar on there. You're drinking. My favorite
Yeah.
drink during those times was some Jack and Coke, and we were
Okay.
big smoking.
Yeah.
We had performances on there, and it was amazing, bro. Like a backyard party on a boat.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
that's
Like
dope.
type of shit. Yeah. And that was before, that was like MySpace days and then early Facebook days.
No. Oh man, that's dope, man. Yeah, we definitely gotta bring back the boat parties, man.
Yeah, and I brought Salam on that boat with Scoop DeVille to
Okay.
DJ and perform one night. I brought the twins. We brought a few artists.
Yeah.
Uh, and then we did fucking Cohiba. Cohiba. We had Dog Pound, DJ Charisma, Jesse Ortiz. That was my birthday event, and you can look
Yeah.
that one up as well. Dog Pound at Cohiba. And so working with even DJ Charisma before she was like really popping in on the waves, on the airwaves. She was fucking with us. So much love to Charisma for coming out a few
Yeah.
times for my birthday events. Yes, your T's as well, and Salam Rec. We was doing those events. That was a little bit before Secret Sesh started. Salam started DJing at Secret Sesh and got that whole
Yeah.
scene. And then that was before I had never even been to a sesh, and I
Yeah.
started seeing the homie Salam Rec
Yeah.
promoting, but this is way after, the clubs, that shit, the
Yeah.
Pine
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
because there was the thing with Sublime and all that.
Yeah.
When I did that on Pine, I was doing those type of events, but then I caught a case, bro, where I was fighting a life case,
Damn.
right? Fighting a
What
life
happened?
case.
What happened with that?
So the LAPD fabricated some fingerprint evidence against me, and
Oh,
it was
damn.
documented. I got a article in the LA Weekly about it. The
Mm.
press telegram was there in the courtroom, got a picture, and then spoke up on the cop being
A dirty cop?
yeah, pretty much.
Damn. Fuck,
And
man.
so I was lucky that he did that shit, bro. That shit what saved me, that he did that bullshit and and I was able to fucking get up out of there, bro. I was lucky that he was caught,
Yeah.
doing that
Yeah.
shit. These
Yeah.
motherfuckers will never find out. They do that shit every day to people, bro. And there's people sitting up in there right now, bro, because of
Yeah.
some, and
On some trumped up
the
shit,
cop,
man.
and he told me he was gonna do it. Brought me out, like showed me, out of a not a lineup, but a photo lineup, and was like, "Is this you?" And I was I didn't say shit, so this is like already aggravating him. You know what I mean? Like, and so he was like, "Well, I don't need it to be you. If I want it to be you, it's you."
Yeah.
And send me back to my cell.
So
And
he already had
this
it.
is
He
in the
already like,
spaces.
hey, he already had it on you. Like the you gonna be go down for this. I ain't looking for
Yeah,
nobody else.
pretty
Yeah.
much,
I ain't.
pretty much,
Damn. That's fucked up, man. I'm
pretty much.
glad you
But I
got
had
out of that.
another case. I had another case that I was fighting along with that, man, with those charges. You know, uh, some other shit along with those big charges. I had some shit for just walking out of fucking that Best Buy and shit at that time. They had records in Long Beach, and I walked out with some records.
Yeah.
Securities approached me. I fucking pretty much got them off of me and was on my way and threw the shit at
Yeah.
like left the shit. But I was
Yeah.
eventually they wrote me up for that too, or
Yeah.
I was wanted for that shit.
Damn, man.
Along with that other big shit. And anyways, I
Yeah.
was fighting life, bro. The other shit
Yeah.
was just minor kid shit.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, man.
Hey,
That's crazy.
but I did like about a year and a half in the county jail and never had been to county, bro. So going through that shit, going from DJ life, big partying every day, smoking,
Yeah.
because that my life as a DJ, that's what it was every
Yeah.
fucking weekend, bro. The way shit is right now, that's how it was for as a kid. Even more,
Yeah.
bro. Bigger events. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so then to just be in the county and bro,
Mm.
before I even got to the county, I had went to this lady, bro. This is some crazy shit, bro. I went to this lady. Then my mom took me about some fucking dreams I was having, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
lady
Yeah.
said, anyway, long story short, the lady gave me like these medallion, this little bag with some beads to wear around my neck. She
Yeah.
said if I lose this shit, I'm gonna fucking go down for like 5 years.
Uh.
That was a specific number, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And she said 5 years, bro. All right, so I'm about to go to the prom on the Queen Mary, bro.
Yeah.
I'm dressed in a fucking Perry Ellis suit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fell asleep at a big smoking. Fell asleep on the couch. I'm ready to go though. And I had a fucking dream that I'm in the county jail. I never even seen the county jail. I just seen those walls and those dirty walls, and the dark hallway and it looked like a dungeon, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I fucking woke up and I was like, that shit felt so real, bro. And I woke up and I didn't have those fucking beads on my neck, and I used to never take them off. Didn't even take them off to when I showered, bro.
Yeah. He's like,
So
fuck
then
that
that
shit. I
night
don't
I'm on
want
my way
no.
to the Queen Mary, bro. I'm on my way to the Queen Mary. I look over at the police station while we're crossing that area, and I'm like, shit, I'm glad I'm not in that bitch right now.
Yeah.
Make it to the Queen Mary. We get off. We're like, man, fuck it, let's just go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go in here real quick, and then we'll just fucking take off to Vegas. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is after the prom?
This is at the prom, right?
Yeah.
At the prom. I'm about to walk into the Queen Mary because there's the proms at the Queen Mary, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking walking in there. Dressed up, bro. One of the securities, like from he even the janitors, bro. He looked like janitor or security. He like, hey, what's up, man? You remember me? Like we went to school together, some bullshit. Like I was like, nah, that ain't me. And I kept walking. He like, no, that's you. And then all kinds of fucking undercovers from everywhere grabbed me and took me in, bro. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're like, we heard you're pretty fast. We'll give you a chance to run. And there's nowhere to go but either into the water right there next to the Queen Mary, you know what I mean? And I didn't see it. Oh, they had a bunch of cops behind this fucking gate, bro. It was a big ass fucking operation they had going on, bro. And they really wanted to beat my ass. I'm still like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, you know?
Yeah.
Or that ain't me and all kinds of bullshit. Anyway, when I remember the cop put me in the car and grabbed my head, like put me in the car and was like, said some corny ass shit, bro. He like, book him down. I always wanted to say that. Fucking.
Yeah. What the
anyway,
fuck?
bro. You know,
so they was trying to be super cops.
This was over with, right? So anyway, that happened, bro. It's first time going to, not my first time in the city jail, but for sure going first time in county, bro. When I get there, it's exactly like my fucking dream, bro.
Man.
You know what I mean? And anyway, so I experienced that for a year and a half. So getting in there and I'm asking motherfuckers like, okay, so what now? Do we go out? Like, nah, you don't go out. All right, do we fucking like? They're like, you just sit here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't going nowhere, bro. Like, maybe you go to the roof once a month. You're lucky if they let you shower. You're lucky if there's no roaches or somebody spit or fucking did something to your food. You know what I mean? Like, it was, and I couldn't. I was not. That shit was not registering, bro.
Yeah,
this
I
can't
know.
Be like, bro.
Yeah, I know that was just a crazy, like you said, you're going from DJing every weekend, you going from crazy parties, club, like drinking, smoking, session, and then or not even session, I think you just smoking, you just doing your thing, and then go from fucking we in here in County Blues.
Right, bro.
Chilling with all you motherfuckers.
Right. And motherfuckers like, bro, you different, homie. Like, are you are you a rapper or what's up? Like, and not only that, bro, like going in there and I had some nerdy glasses on, bro. And they motherfucker like trying to test me. I don't know the rules. I don't really know the program like that. You know what I mean? Yet. Yeah. I had to learn it all, bro. But so some motherfucker try to grab my glasses off my face. He's like, bro, he said something, if I seen you on the streets, I'd probably do something. I was like, bro. And I think I just said something dumb bad. Like, bro, if I seen you on the street, I'd probably rob your ass. And he grabbed he's like, bro, I'll take your glasses off your face right now, type shit. He grabbed my face. He got the glasses. I looked over at my homie, and he just did the,
it's like, fuck it. Now I gotta go.
I took flight on him, bro. You know what I mean? There's like an older cat with the big fucking mustache and just trying to be a big bully, like, and we had a big fight in the fucking day room right there. He had me in the airlock fucking doing this shit, bro. But I had so I ran with him, hit the table. I got him a couple times. Fucking my head hit the phone pole, bro. I just saw stars, so
Yeah.
I I had him by the fucking shirt, bro. I took a wild swing, bro, and knocked him to the ground. You know,
Uh,
later they told me I knocked his tooth out, but the
yeah.
COs by that time they're locking everybody down, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking sprayed us, came in, sprayed us, and I tried to like just run into my cell right there and wash my face real quick. They pulled me out of there, threw me on the ground. It was over, right? And
Yeah.
now they come with the cameras, filming me. Like, what happened? I was like, I don't know what happened, bro. I can't see without my glasses and all this
Yeah.
bull, you know what I mean?
I don't know nothing. Didn't
And
see
now,
none or hear none.
yeah, next thing you know, I'm in the hole. You
Yeah.
know, now they put me in the pre-hole where you're, who knows who the fuck you're in there with, bro. But this dude's doing like 600 burpees and shit in there, bro, by himself.
Yeah.
And I get
Fucking
in there and
warrior.
now I'm working out with him. But
Yeah.
this fool is fucking fighting another, double light. He don't give a shit. He ready to kill me in there too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
far as I
Yeah.
was concerned, bro. But I'm ready to take flight on his ass too anyway. But it was a cool dude in the hole, in the pre-hole where I'm working out. Now I'm learning. Now he's giving me game about, you know, you know, what I can and can't fucking pretty much do in there, bro, according to
Yeah.
the program.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah,
you know,
that's
you
just
can't be
a
taking
it's a
off on
crazy
people like that.
system, man.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
be taking
man.
off.
Especially like
Unless
people
the
that you
youngest
don't
are
know if
athletes
they
too, bro. Yeah.
yeah, especially if you don't know like who they are at the time and everything like that. That's just a crazy, crazy situation, man.
And
So,
so yeah, going to the hole, and the CO even came down there and fucking went in the hole and tried to ask me what the fuck's going on. I'm just thinking like this dude's trying to get me beat up in here, bro. Like coming to talk to me in front of everybody,
yeah,
like if I'm talking, bro, you know. And they do dirty shit like that, so the motherfuckers will stab your ass up, bro. You know.
yeah,
But anyway, he was like, bro, you knocked that guy's tooth out. That fool was calling me Tyson and shit. You know, the CEO. He's like,
right,
I'm gonna let you back into my fucking module up there, but that shit better not happen again, type shit.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and usually motherfuckers don't give a fuck, bro. But I was never real. I was just doing my time, bro. I didn't do that shit. Motherfuckers didn't expect that from a motherfucker just came in there with some dirty glasses,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, I was just raised different, bro.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
always around all the G's, but I have a love for music that brought me around everybody, bro, and it just connected me with people in a different way and had me viewing life in a different way,
yeah, yeah, man.
pretty much. Yeah, so
It took you outside of your element, man. The music helped you just like you say connect with people, vibe with people, and you know
yeah, man.
put you
But
on
I
a
was that DJ.
different hemisphere.
Yeah, but I was, as a youngster and just growing up how I did, bro. I'm rolling around with a fucking Mac, with a with a strap. I was about to tell
Yeah,
you what kind and everything, bro, but I can't be doing all that shit.
yeah. You don't
But
know the statute of limitations.
strapped up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like rolling around strapped up to all the parties and shit,
Yeah,
and I had some crazy memories of that shit.
yeah, man.
That
But
shit was
does
dope.
but even now, man, how do you feel about times was crazy then, but now even times are more crazier with some of these young kids, with the drill movement and just even LA politics, LA county politics. It's a lot
Right.
of craziness going around for rappers and all that. You think rappers are getting like targeted and everything like that, or you think sometimes they bringing it on themselves?
Man, being a rapper right now is the most dangerous job in the world.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody wants to make a name either from fucking smoking a rapper or being a rapper.
yeah,
It's no, it's just it's a whole clout thing, bro. And motherfucker, and you know, it's not back then. Like to be the dopest rapper, you just have to have the dopest fucking rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, right?
yeah,
You had
yeah,
not only that, man. Just to keep it way real, bro. The gold chains has always been a part of the game, and looking fly has always been a part of the game.
yeah,
And you couldn't wear that fucking gold chain, and motherfuckers knew if you had that gold chain, you were with the business, bro. And
yeah,
that was a status. That was like a form. That shit. It meant something. So now, the weeniest motherfucking rapper could be sporting all that gold, and you a walking lick. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, so yeah,
yeah,
it's dangerous for everybody, man. Like, this flossing like that, or whether you're not living like that or you really living like that, somebody gonna follow your ass home. You know what I mean?
yeah, man.
And that just goes with anybody, bro. But rappers put their business out there in their music in
Yeah,
every aspect of it. Like I said, like telling,
yeah,
dry snitching, telling on themselves, telling on their mom.
man.
It's
That's
wild,
the
bro.
big thing right now, snitching, man. Everybody's
That's like
getting
the
accused of
trend or
snitching.
something in their
Yeah,
raps, bro. And what
yeah,
I'm
man.
like, sometimes I'm about to put on the Gunna song, and then I remember like, oh shit, I take that shit back. I'm not gonna support because that I feel strongly about what he did. I don't give a fuck what he did, bro. Honestly, like it shit ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. But if you live accordingly, you gotta be like, yeah, I don't support that shit, bro, right? But
Yeah,
but I'm saying like, where's the fucking energy for Gunna and all these motherfuckers snitching, bro? Than it was for 6ix9ine, bro.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
That's
it
real,
should be
man.
the same fucking thing, bro.
It's that selective politicking, as they would say, as the guy, the homie Whack 100 would say, that selective politicking, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm
But
sure it's been spoken up on, yeah, but it's
yeah,
just like it's just from observing, outside
yeah.
looking in
No,
type
no,
shit.
no, man. It is crazy, man. What you think about the Bootsy situation,
The
where
what?
he got the Bootsy situation?
Boosie?
Yeah, where he got caught up in San Diego with the burner.
I'm not caught up on that one, bro.
Yeah, he got they caught him on live. They reported that he was on live. He had a gun in his waistband, and then they had San Diego sheriffs pick him up, and now they arrested him. He got to the case, and as soon as he got out the courthouse, the feds picked him up. Yeah, so now
Shit,
now he's in the feds right now.
that's fucking terrible, bro. No
Yeah,
more,
man.
man. Boosie has some wild ass lives and posts
Yeah,
and all that shit, bro. We gonna miss that for a minute.
yeah, man. Boosie had it going up, man. You know he's a legend, man. They trying to
Yeah, man.
take my
They,
guy down.
they can. Boosie is building a city in his backyard. That's why he went down.
Yeah, man. Boosie
You
got it
heard about
cracking, man.
right? He's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
building
Boosie, an independent boss.
he's built putting housing in his acres behind his house
Yeah,
and affordable fucking housing and all this crazy shit. As soon as you start doing shit like that, bro, they are coming after you, bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what
You
I'm saying? Whoever
you
they
fucking
is,
with
bro.
their money.
Whoever the fuck that is, bro. But
Yeah,
it's they.
yeah. You don't want to find out who they is, man.
Right. They, the same motherfuckers that try to give me life.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
They'll fuck you
Hey,
up
bro,
too,
but
man.
real quick, just to finish off the story I was telling you, bro, because of it's kind of important to me because of the timeline of going to 1 year and a half in county, then experiencing prison for a year and a half, you
Okay.
know, and and then fucking as soon as I get out, I'm fucking back in Long Beach, back
Yeah,
DJing, back fucking on tour, DJing the clubs and getting back into what I was doing, and
yeah,
having a family and doing and just trying to balance it out at a young age, out of parole, youngsters trying to make it happen. And
yeah.
I turned 21 when I was in the county, so
Man,
so
man.
now I'm like 23 or something like that,
Yeah,
22, 23, and I'm on tour and then DJing at Senior Frogs and for Rosarito and DJing at house parties again and clubs again, and trying to be a dad and really not knowing how to be a dad, bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
so all that shit, bro, and all the struggles and all the fucking pain and everything that the losses and the gains and all the good times, bro, is wild. I love it, bro. And I thank
yeah,
God for every minute of it so far, bro. At the clubs and shit, and then eventually from transitioning from the clubs, I met the homie. I went to a Snoop Dogg concert, bro, and I saw the homie Bad Habit back there. I was trying to roll up some weed, and I was there at that concert because I had just did a beat for Mag Lucci,
Okay.
So we're going to we brought Mac Lucci out to the pot. Shout out to my homie Cino. They used to just kick it with me at my apartment in Long Beach, bro. He used to just come hang out with me. And his hom- his homie Oscar was him and the homie Oscar were doing photography for Snoop. So me and Cino went to Tate Dog's house, which is Snoop's first cousin, Tate Dog. We went over there to his apartment. Casino knew him, and he
Yeah.
brought me and introduced me to Tate Dog. And so, we're chilling at Tate Dog's house, and it was like a headquarters for a lot of talent, bro. Like I'm there, and Tev Third was there chilling. There was a bunch of other cats that would just come through and get on Tate Dog's beats. We'd record, uh, and so we brought Maglucci over there.
Yeah.
I did the beat. Tay Dog recorded it. We're chilling. We made a whole thing out of it where he's kicking it with Big Smoking all day. And Young Sack came over there. Young Sack, you know, Snoop's right hand man. He's running Death Row Records studio for him. Something along those lines, right?
Yeah.
That's the homie that I met through the homie Louis B. Sunrock. Shout out to Louis B. Anyway, so a lot of talent in the building, and so that's one of the good times in the studio with Tate Dog that I remember with Mac Lucci doing that beat. So I was at the Snoop Dogg's concert because Mac Lucci was performing, and so Mac Lucci came out. I remember he came out on the stage. I slapped hands with Mac Lucci, and I'm looking for something to put some weed in. I
Yeah.
have the weed. I don't have a blunt, so I see Dog Habit, Bad Habit behind on the side of the stage. So I go over there and talk to him, get the raps, and he's right there with the homie Draws, and I didn't know Lil Draws at that time. Uh, so that's when I met Lil Draws, and
Okay.
I invited Draws to come out and perform at one of the clubs I was DJing at in Long Beach, which was Cohiba. No, Cuban Pete's. That one was Cuban Pete's. We did some hip hop shows
Okay.
at Cuban Pete's, and I think one of those nights was promoted by. I was promoting a lot of clubs there, but I think uh, I was promoting a lot of nights there at Cuban Pete's, but this particular night was I think Impresario,
Okay.
the homie O. So O had me DJing for these events and putting all the artists on stage. Uh, so I brought Draws over there, and we killed it. I had my homie Guess. Y'all gotta look up Guess Hooligan from Long Beach. He got some major talent, and that's one of the guys that would come and perform for my shits as well, since he was a youngster. Um, so then me and Draws, that's how we linked up, bro. And I don't know how we started working on music, and he'd be at my pad. Now he's fucking pretty much posted at my pad every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're pretty much living at my pad for probably a year. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yeah.
during this time, bro, that meant that meant staying up all night making music. All kinds of people coming in, big smoking. We're fucking going to. He brought me to the first sesh that we got invited to. Was like that we probably ever went to was Blacklist
Yeah.
or Secret Sesh, and then we got invited to Blacklist or something along those lines. Where Blacklist, I think it was like from what I know and shit, from talking to people one time at Blacklist, they're pretty much vendors that weren't
Yeah.
allowed to vend at a secret session. That's how Blacklist started. And we're there at Blacklist, bro. We pull up. There's a DJ there, but we pull up and fucking I get on the tables.
Yeah.
Draw starts performing. We pull up with the homie Nocturnal. He starts performing. Like we pull up and just bring the show with us.
Yeah.
The vibes, the big smoking, and
So that's your
we
first. That's your first start going in and start doing this like DJing the sessions, like just
yes,
going
sir.
there,
So
doing
we
the
would just
function.
do what we do over there at the clubs, and we're showing people like, hey, this is what the fuck we do,
Okay.
and just
Okay.
and bringing the party, bro, like as how we felt, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and so Taco Sesh was at the Red Eye Gallery.
Yeah.
All the vendors there were like maybe like 10 vendors, all free, just trying to get shit popping, you know.
Yeah.
And we would pull up, drive all the way to Riverside from Long Beach,
Damn.
and for us
Because most
at
of
that
the
time,
most
that
of the
was a
sessions
mission,
were out
bro.
there that time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the sessions
They
were
were
out there
nowhere in
like
our area. Nobody in Long Beach
yeah,
knew what a sesh was. Nobody.
yeah,
Most of the motherfuckers that are in there, they saw the session that are involved now. They tell us like, we saw what you guys were doing. You know what I mean? We would have Duff C hitting us up, Scott Storch hit us up, all kinds of people that saw me and Draws hitting up all the events.
mm-hmm.
Cause ain't nobody was doing that. Like, go to this sesh, and then tomorrow this other one, and then this next one way over here. Like, nobody was fucking taking those drives and doing that shit every day, bro. You know,
Yeah,
not even the vendors going from county to other counties to go vend.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
so
there wasn't
that
really
was just a
like
new.
that.
It was just yeah. I was saying it was a new experience. Y'all was getting it
Yeah,
cracking, and
and
it
so
just a whole
that's why
movement for
draws
the
be
weed
like,
and the music.
yeah. So we would pull up with Nas. So shout out to Taco Sesh for even letting us all the platforms, bro. All those platforms that are so important to artists trying to get their shit cracking. You know what I mean? Get their
Yeah,
music heard. So So for me, I'm pulling up. We just made these beats last night, recorded Nocturnal, recorded Draws, and now we're performing them at these sessions. You know, pulling up and getting Big Smoke, getting laced up with Big Smoke or buying Big Smoke and bringing that back to where we stay, where they don't got that shit, and we're making money right out the door,
yeah,
right out the. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
so that's how we were surviving off of that, bro.
yeah,
And it was motivating us to keep going, making music. Draws motivating me to wake up, make beats, wake up, call everybody on your fucking phone right now. What they doing? What's up? What's going on today? Where we
yeah,
at? Everybody.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
party every day, bro. It's our last day alive, bro. That's how you
Mm,
gotta live
yeah,
and get
just
something
getting it.
done every day.
Yeah,
And
man.
now I see that method that we're doing since what 13 or 14, 15, so all the way until now. That's what the fuck we've been doing. But me, I'm more in a routine right now where I'm DJing the sesh and I gotta drive all the way home and I don't got time to do shit but go to sleep, wake up and do that again. So
Yeah,
everybody stay focused on your own shit. Don't forget about yourself. Don't forget about going hard for DJ Havok. That's where I'm at right now.
yeah, man. Definitely, man. You definitely been going hard, man. And just to go back to
Even though I
the
got
like,
love for I want to say this real quick. I got love for everybody that lets me be a part of their platform. Thank you for
uh,
letting me grow with you as far as the session, Sesh Up, Valley Sesh, Taco Sesh. You did, and Stoner Games and everybody just had me at their event. Shout out Cali Plug that also, hit me up for quite a few events. Kush Stock, everybody, bro. Roll Up
yeah, man.
Show, you
Yeah,
know.
man, you've been
Uh,
a big part of the sesh movement and growing it, man. That's like
Yeah,
a
man.
big way, man.
I started Turp Market with Mean Green, bro. Rest in peace, Mean Green.
Rest in peace, Mean Green, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a legend too in it, man. I remember I went to the he used to have the art show at the art gallery. Damn, what was it? It was he had it like every year, man. It was a dope show, man. Um I can't remember the name of it, but man, shout out Mean Green. But yeah, man, just to go back to the beginning of like the session days and everything like that, man. People don't know just like how rare those was. You know, they were like, basically like the first spots where cannabis and just weed people were just all together, weed and music
Congregating,
together.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Coming out, socializing,
yeah,
big smoking, bro.
yeah, and then the
It was
giveaways were
definitely
so
building.
crazy. Yeah, the giveaways were crazy back then too. And then
I think that's what
I
it
remember,
was.
I remember the cannon. I remember like Dr. K and all that back in the day. And just them motherfuckers used to have cannons and Vader extracts and all that.
Right. Shout out.
Yeah, it was just crazy. It's just like how far it's gone now. And where he's like now your session every day, like literally you can go to a session every day now. That was like a
Yeah.
once a month, like rare, like what I'm saying to me because I know sessions didn't come around where we was at or didn't hear about it all the time. Like
Yeah, man.
you really had to know somebody.
Yeah, somebody was inviting us, like, and then we'd pull out, like, oh shit, what's going on here? Even when we got invited I don't know how we ended up going to uh the uh the Friday night sesh with the 420 nurses, the homie Eric and Missy. They were doing their thing over there.
Yeah,
I think they had the biggest sesh ever cracking. Friday night sesh was the biggest sesh that I seen, like
yeah,
underground sesh. You know what I mean? That shit was
yeah,
the biggest, bro.
yeah,
But before I even knew it was the biggest, or before it got to that point, uh, I remember pulling up in there and that I saw like some heavy hitter, uh, like growers there that they had like the El Chapo when we pulled up, and
yeah,
they had the stoner the game stoner with the video games there.
yeah,
We pulled up. They had a DJ, and I went up and said what up to the DJ, and I was like, and the DJ let me get a set. I don't know how that went down, but I ended
yeah,
up doing a set this very
man,
same day that I pulled up. I did
yeah,
a set, bro. It's killing
yeah,
it.
yeah,
The
and
homie
he,
approached me. The homie Eric approached me like I didn't even know him. I hadn't even met him.
yeah, that's crazy, man.
And approached me. I'm assuming he liked what I did, right?
Yeah,
He said, if I wanted to come DJ here next week,
yeah,
so I'm like, I'm down. So that was like, my start with Friday Night Sesh, and
sesh up and
eventually
everything like that.
Sesh Up and Valley Sesh. Yes, sir. So much
Yeah,
love
man.
to them for providing that, dope
Yeah.
experience for me, them blessings for me, bro.
So,
You know,
boy, so
and
boy.
helping me. I feel like I bring something to the table as well. So like
Oh,
I'm very
definitely.
thankful. I'm very thankful, and I also want to give myself a little bit of credit for growing as a DJ and not slacking off and always bringing myself 100 to the table, making sure I'm bringing something to the table as well.
No, no, definitely. Every time I'm there, every week, man, it's like you always just amaze me, man. It's like you killing it, man. You always play some shit that had a toe tapping, and then you always got some shit. You be like, oh damn, he done brought some shit out the crates, like
Yes,
what I'm saying,
sir.
like then you always set the vibe, man. You're the ultimate vibe setter, man. You know what I'm saying, and
Yeah, thank you, bro. I
listen, man.
appreciate that. Yes, sir. And
You know,
I get to share my involvement in each era of music with you. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that I've been storing up in here
yeah,
throughout the
man.
years. You know what I'm
That's a gift, to know, like, people don't know when you DJ, the one of the main things you got to do is know what song you got to want to play, know what this is, what's going to catch the people, what's
saying? And you gotta rock the
what's
crowd. It's
good.
not about me. It's about the crowd.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
I'm there looking at everybody and see how we can please every single person in there.
yeah,
And I
man.
see people bobbing their head, and I'm gonna feed you some more, and then I'm gonna go on to the next
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and try to bring everybody a part of the party. But yeah, man, I love it, bro. I get to meet great people like you, bro, at these
Definitely, definitely,
events, and
definitely, man.
and make the community bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? Like through we get to exhibit all of our gifts, everything we have to offer with people don't know what the fuck I do, bro. They just like, who the fuck is this dude? Who the fuck
Yeah,
you think he is and shit, or why he? I've heard it all, bro, I've seen haters come and go, bro.
yeah,
It's nothing new to me, bro. Since I was a kid, I seen this shit, and I know how to deal with it. But now I have to deal with it in a different form and be more reserved and shit, bro. I feel like we really trying to be more fucking about our business and more mature, right?
yeah, yeah. Definitely, man. You
And
definitely about your business
and
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 handling your business.
right. So so I gotta just try to, I do what I do. It's not an act. It's no gimmick. It's just me fucking trying to be a dad now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Trying to
That's what it's
for my
about,
baby.
man. Shout out to the baby. Shout out to the kids, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we talking to DJ Havok. Make sure you go like, subscribe, share, man. Hit him up at DJ Havok LB on his Instagram, man. And shoot him a holler, man. Shoot him a follow, man. Make sure you go follow this show for you could be up to date. Watch this show and other shows, rewatching all that good stuff. But right now, we're going to get into a little what would you do? This is the reaction part of our show. This is a little something that we play on our, it's the videos we play on our Instagram. You see that screening at the bottom? Y'all can go follow us there and you can see more of these. Right now, we're going to get some reaction to DJ Havok. See what would DJ Havok want to react to some of this. This first video, this guy, we just going to say congratulations. He played himself. This was trying to show off goes bad.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! You okay? Rohit. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see that one more time.
What was that, bro?
Hold on. Let's see this one more time.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! You okay? Rohit.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro.
Damn, man. He trying to do too much, man.
He's doing too much, bro.
Well, this next one trying to show off. Well, he gonna get cheered, but not in the right way. Right. Well, this next person is just like we could just say he the dummy of the week.
You're not a true roofer unless you know how to do this. I'm fucked up, bro.
You fucking dumb as fuck, man. First of all, you fucked up by trying to roof with no shirt on and some sandals. How the hell you doing some roofing? Oh man. This next video is, man, you gotta make sure you read the directions when you doing these packets of these fireworks and shit, man. Make sure you read the directions. That's fucked up, man. Did you see that?
Can you play that again, bro?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. He ain't gonna never play with another firework in his life.
Terrible, bro. Is that what it was? A firework?
No, it was like one of those the confetti things. Little confetti cannons, man. You got to make sure you're doing that shit the right way.
Yo, what you think about them people that are fucking stuck in that submarine, bro?
Man, that's a crazy situation, man. Hopefully they get found, man. Me personally, I don't even like being on a boat that much. I ain't going that far out, even in the ocean, let alone
I don't
going
believe
underneath.
A person worth that much would put themselves in that flimsy ass thing that had the PlayStation controller to steer it and all that shit.
Yeah, the thing looks small. It looked like
the rotors. He even talked about. He said he got them at a convenience store. Everything is like basic ass shit that you can put together at home, except for the fucking capsule itself. That's he designed with NASA, which lied to us already about going to space.
Yeah. He said lied about. You don't think they went to space?
Hell no.
Man.
All right, now they went to space within our fucking. They went to space, but they didn't go to the moon.
That's up for debate.
I believe that video is fake.
The moon landing?
I think they could have done a better job with that video.
Yeah.
And I think if I wouldn't have saw those videos of the astronauts not wanting to put their hand on the Bible and swore they went to the moon, that's another red flag.
I seen that video where he was like, put your hand on it. He said, I'll give you $5,000 if you put your, or no, it was like more than 5,000. He said, I'll give you this much to put your hand on the Bible and say you went to the moon, and he didn't do it.
Bro. You can go live right now, right, and watch the space station, their view of the Earth right now, live. But they never pan that camera around. It's the same shot every single day. Who knows, bro? If I was up there, I'd be panning that motherfucking camera around.
Yeah.
Even if all you see is complete, total darkness, bro.
Yeah.
At least you'll get to see different like views of the Earth and all this shit. It never
Yeah.
happens.
Hey Shay, man. So you a flat Earth guy?
I don't know. I may be. I'm an ice wall guy.
Yeah.
You know,
I heard
fucking
about the ice. I heard about the ice wall too. The ring.
civilization beneath Antarctica and all that shit.
Man, it could be, man. You just gotta, hey, I say people
The alien
anything is
base
possible.
there.
They they say the that's why speaking about the ocean, they say the ocean is more they say they know more about space than
In
they
the
know
ocean.
about the ocean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
That's why
like,
them dudes. That's why they came up missing in that submarine. They went and found that fucking Stargate or
yeah.
that fucking whatever they were supposed to see down there.
Yeah, because they went to the Titanic, but it's like, who going to the Titanic? Don't they haven't they already been to the Titanic and
They
shit?
already
Like,
been to the Titanic. These dudes
yeah,
had no business going to and no interest in seeing the Titanic, bro. These dudes were fake their death or there's something else behind this story, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know how
huh,
long their trip in that thing was supposed to be? Like, just to get down there, like 6 hours,
yeah.
six
Eh,
something like that. And they came up missing an hour and a half into their trip.
mm. So you
Uh,
think something happened? So they found something they wasn't supposed to find,
um,
or
a
it could
very
be faking their
smart.
death. They trying to get out of shit. They faking their death.
They must have faked their death. And I saw something else about who that dude was and what organization he was from.
Oh man,
Uh, I forget what it was. But I saw some type of conspiracy shit on it already.
yeah,
Who knows?
yeah. Who knows, man?
If you're a billionaire, bro, are you gonna put yourself in that little shit and let that thing carry you 8 fucking hours
Yeah,
into the deep?
yeah. Well, what's his name? Bezos. He went to the space, didn't he? He went to,
to
he went up there.
the atmosphere,
Supposedly, yeah, the
to in orbit.
atmosphere.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that I don't if that's is that still space orbit?
it's space pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah. You're up there. I guess you can see the globe.
Right.
But I think Jeff Bezos, he ain't gonna say nothing though. He's part of the conspiracy.
They ain't gonna say that they can't go beyond a certain point. Hey, yo,
Yeah,
when I was growing up, going to school, they would teach you in elementary that the fucking radiation was so hot that there's not any possible thing that could even cross through there without fucking getting burnt.
yeah.
So that
Damn.
it was impossible. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we'll see,
and
man.
then it was those yeah then those the Apollo missions were pretty cool when we would see that. They
Yeah.
they they traumatized every single kid in the United States and who knows maybe in the world that day by bringing a television into every classroom and
Yeah, when that
making
shit
watch
blew
the
up,
fucking astronauts blow themselves up.
man, that was
You know what I mean?
crazy, man.
Hey,
That
the
was
first
crazy.
time they're gonna send a black person to space, they blow that motherfucker up, bro.
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch, man? Hey, and that was crazy seeing that live. That was like when the towers went down, man. You was like, damn, I know that wasn't supposed to happen. That shit blew
Oh,
up, man.
when George Bush took down the towers.
Yeah, when George Bush he got it, man. People don't want to say that, but what I mean, they
And they put a whole movie out and put it on theaters showing what George Bush did.
you know about loose change.
You remember that one where that
Yeah.
I forget that dude's name, man, but that was a good one.
Oh
I went
no, I know what you're talking about too. I think it was called W. It was the dude he dressed up like George Bush.
maybe, but there was this guy that's always heckling George Bush. This dude ended up doing a documentary about the towers and putting George Bush out there, like,
Yeah, yeah,
and it
that
was
shit
in
was crazy, man.
theater. Yeah, bro,
Definitely. There's a whole lot of
it's
conspiracies
a
out
whole
there,
nother.
man.
Yeah,
We're
there
gonna have to
is.
have a show, a conspiracy theory show.
There you
Cause we
go.
could
That'd be a
we
good
could
one.
we could go down the rabbit hole for real, man.
That'd be a
Oh
good
yeah,
one,
man.
bro. It's called the Wake Up Show for real.
Wake that ass up, man. Definitely, man. But I want to thank my boy Havok, man, for stopping by, man, and blessing us with, with some time, man, hollering at us, man. What's your link before we get up out of here?
DJ Havok LB.
Yes, definitely. DJ Havok LB. Anything else you want to let the people know? Anything, any events coming out, any new music, anything else?
Yeah, man, I just talked to the homie Duda from San Bernardino. We're gonna be recording a record. Right now I'm just working on beats. And I'll be in the 805 at that 805 sesh, fucking with some of the artists that are gonna be represented with us. I'll be doing
Definitely.
a feature, a guest DJ spot on a FM station in Ventura. So go to my page so that you can stay posted for that in case you want to tune in.
Definitely. Shout out to the 805.
Yeah. But much love. Thank you, bro, for having me on your show, bro. Shout
No,
out
thank you,
to,
man.
you already know, shout out to everybody that fucks with us at the session, at Valley
Yeah.
Sesh. We'll see you guys there.
Definitely, man. Shout out to everybody, man. And make sure you go like, subscribe, share. Make sure you go like and hit that notification bell, man. It definitely helps us out on the algorithm, man. You can check out this show and other shows that we have done, man. We definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. You already know what it is. Street Team Worldwide. Let's go.
Thank you, bro.
No problem, man. Thank you.